Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV, and welcome back Snowflakes, and welcome if you guys are new. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notifications so you don't miss another time when I upload. And stay hip to the community tab. I ask questions, create polls for you guys, and also, update you guys on what's going on and new on the channel. So here are all the products we're going to be using. I did not know this was not an actual lace. It's more like a flower lace, but it works. I didn't notice that wasn't actual lace, but we're going to be using all these products today. There is some rosin black, which is very, very pigmented. I love it. Make sure you do a thin coat of that. Here are some spooky charms here. They are like some spiders and some spider webs. These are really cute. And here are some encapsulated glitters. They actually have some really funny shapes in here, like a baby's foot and a poop. I don't know what that was about, but I didn't use those. But we are doing a square nail set today, and we are going to also use these beautiful black rhinestones here as well. We are going to be doing a transfer foil, and we're going to use Dynamic Nail Supply's transfer foil gel, which I highly, highly recommend. Now, my transfer foil didn't transfer completely at the top. As you can see, I barely touched the top of the nail. Don't know why I did that, but it still worked because I had a charm up there, so it wasn't that bad. But I feel like if I'd have put it, from cuticle to tip, then, it would have worked out, transferred completely. But I did cure this for 2 minutes, let it cool down a little bit as well as shaking my finger. And then you're going to go ahead with your transfer foil, cut it to the nail's length. You don't want to have extra foil just up there, distracting, getting in the way. And then lay it down nice and flat in the middle. Like I lay it down nice and flat in the middle. And then I'm sorry, I have a allergy going on. And then I just kind of curve it to the nail on the sides. And then I take a silicone tool and then I just go ahead and kind of press it as much as I can, which, is the point of transfer. That was my daughter's little hands. So she's going to put her hands in the video in just a second. She wanted to show y'all that her nails are still on. If you guys are hit to my TikTok, I did do her nails. She wanted some short duckies. I guess she was done showing y'all. So I love her. That's my sweetheart. That's my boo. But I'm just going to go ahead and continue to press this in as much as I can. That's just my preference. I feel like you have to press foils in for at least a minute. That literally 60 seconds. So that's just my thing. As you can see, it is basically almost transferring perfectly besides that top piece. So that top piece is where I just kind of laid it down a little bit. And I did go back in maybe 2 times in order to lay this down a little bit more. And that's good as I was going to get. I wasn't going to spend no more time on it. So with that, I'm just going to pull that off and throw it to the side. Now you can go ahead and cover this with base coat or a clear acrylic, but I don't advise a clear acrylic. If you do have base coat, even if you are an acrylic user, go ahead and encapsulate that with some base coat, because if you're using acrylic, the acetone will eat that foil right off of the nail. So that's just my understanding, my pro tip from what I've seen and from what I've heard. So I'm a Polygel user, so it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to pick out what kind of little charms I want to use. These were huge, y'all. Like, y'all see how big? These are so big. These are so huge. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to fit all of these on here. Y'all, I didn't put half of them. And then they were like 2 stuck to each other. So it was like really thick. And so I was trying to bend them to fit the curvature of the nail. And it was just like, these jokers are big. Like, I don't know what these purpose for originally, but I bought them as nail charms on Shein. So I'm trying to bend. I'm trying to bend these, y'all, and it was just like a little bit of a hassle. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just gonna bend those and make sure they can fit the curvature of the nail, so they just lay a little bit more flatter. And I'm just gonna put some base coat here on the middle nail, which is gonna be my encapsulated glitter. Now, I love this nail. I'm looking at it now, and I still love the nail. I wish I would have done my glitters a little bit better. So I am gonna take these little encapsulated glitters off and add like some black glitter. As you can see here, I'm pulling out my glitter box. Yes, I have all of these beautiful glitters and I've not used half of them. So I'm gonna take this black glitter here. It's very pretty. And I'm gonna take it, and I was trying to get like some big pieces in there. Y'all, I don't know what, I don't know. I had some kids in the background, so I dumped all of that. Look at where I dumped it. I was so upset about that. I tried to wipe it off. I tried to like, but it was not working. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. So with this, I just left that how it was and tried to, just put my charms in. I said, because this is, nail set was taking, I think this nail set took me 4 hours, and I feel like it shouldn't have, but I did have to stop a few times and, handle business in the background. And I wanted that little cat in there, but he wouldn't lay flat. Black cats are so chill, y'all. I used to have one. If y'all, are hip or new to the channel, check out some of my older shorts. You'll see my black cat Zeus. I miss him. I no longer have him. I did have to change the living situation, so I was not able to bring him. But y'all pray for Zeus. So these are going to be just my little encapsulations. This is, very self-explanatory. This is the way I do them, even with, other sequins that are not as big as these. I do still go ahead and use base coat to try to adhere, and make them just lay a little flatter, so I don't have any issues when I'm trying to encapsulate. And that's that process. I'll let y'all watch that. And here is that encapsulated glitter done, and we're all done with that portion of the video with, just the glitters and stuff. I'm just going to take my Macart Clear. If y'all have not tried Evie's Patty Gel, make sure y'all try that as well. I admire her so much for going forward and doing her own brand like that. That's just amazing. So her Polygel is the same consistency I feel like as Macart's, which is the best quality of clear. So I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate this with the Macart Clear, and then I'll also encapsulate the pinky, which I'll do off camera. And then the other 3 nails, I will do that black polygel there sitting in the back, which it did give me trouble, but it was okay. It's also one of those polygels that you can't do like 2 layers unless you cover the whole nail. Unless you cover the whole nail, don't try to be blending that down. As you'll see when I start filing, I'll learn that lesson there very quickly. But yeah, it's still a good polygel. I've used it before on a different set. The glitter and white. The white and glitter, silver glitter, black abstract. Yeah. So yeah, that's that's what I use it on. It was long. Months ago. But I might insert a video of those nails using that polygel, but I don't think I will. Y'all can go on the channel and look and see. But this is what the encapsulation is. Once I'm done and happy with that, I did go ahead and cure. So now we're going in with the black polygel. Now it is a beautiful polygel. It did give me quite a few air bubbles, but I did go ahead and pop those. And as you can see, it's very soft. It's not too firm, which I prefer my polygel on the stiffer side, on the firmer side. And that's just my preference because of, I don't know, how slow I work, I guess. I don't know. But even with polygel, any gel, once it hits the nail and it starts getting that, body heat, then it's gonna, slide all over the place. As you can see, it started to already settle, which is fine. It's supposed to do that. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for it to settle. So here I am chasing the polygel off the cuticle and making sure that it's, flush. But it's almost sheer, if you can see that. It's almost sheer. Just like any black, it's almost sheer. But yeah, I did try to chase that there. And then once I got the nail to my desired shape and everything, I did go back in with a small bead there, a second coat, and then I did just kind of cure that. And I did blend it pretty well, so it was fine. You really couldn't see it in the final product, but that's for, people who do nails constantly. Like, you'll be able to see it, but in the final product, you won't be able to see it, so it's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to blend this down, and I'll let you guys finish watching that process. And all the nails are on, and the application is done. So I don't know what this little foggy film was over my camera. I don't know what that was, y'all. So I apologize for that clip of quality. It gets better later on in the video. I don't know what this was. I don't know if it was dust up there or what. So as you can see, we are going to start filing. This is the same filing process I've been using for the past month or so. Or two. We are going to go over with our cylinder sanding band, round sanding band, whatever you want to call it. It's called a cylinder sanding band on Amazon. So that's what I call it. Then I'm going to take my hand file. As you can see now, you can see the line of demarcation with that second layer being blended down. Now, like I said before, this is not... it doesn't show in the final product of the nail. Once that top coat hit it, baby, it's gone. Especially if it's thin, like I made it. I buffed the hell out of these nails, y'all. I buffed the shit out of them. So with this, I'm just going to buff, and then I'm going to go and do my cuticle work, my undernail work, and you guys know this process. I did really good on my cuticles. Like, y'all, this one was really good. I love this Dynamic Nail Supply drill bit. This is I think it's a fine. I don't think it's an extra fine. I think it's a fine. Because they just handed it to me, and I was like, ooh, what jumper is that? And what's the grit? And they were like, oh, it's fine. You want extra fine? I was like, nah, fine should be fine. I know I'm saying fine a lot because I'm fine, but y'all fine too. But let's get back into the nails. So I did go ahead and do my underside of the nail, and then I just buffed some more. And I did this to all of the nails. I was really trying to get that line of demarcation out. I really wanted it out, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm just going to do this to the rest of the nails, and we'll be right back. And with a little Halloween magic, we did do a shake, and our nails are now all filed, buffed, and shaped. I am loving them, y'all. I used to hate my fingers and my nail beds, but when I started doing my own nails and creating everything and seeing what I could create, I just really fell in love with my hands. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever play yourself. I know I got a message like this almost every video, but it's like so true. Like, we all have struggles, especially as women, especially as Black women, but we all have struggles of like what we don't like about ourselves, what the media puts out there for us not to like about ourselves. I am all about body positivity. Like, if you're small, love your small body. If you are big, love your big body. Now, I do recommend being healthy, being active, because there are a lot of people that say, oh, big people are not active. Sometimes we're the most active. You just really have to, every case is different. So what I'm going to do here, enough of that. I'm going to go ahead, as you saw, I did go ahead and put one layer of black on all of the nails. I did cure this for a full 60. I think my thumb didn't cure on the side, which made me mad, but I didn't see it until like the final end. Matte top coat is very unforgiving. It shows all. So, because I did matte those black nails. And then I'm just going to take some of Dynamic Nail Supply's top diamond coat, which I am running out of, guys. When you have to tip the bottle over, you're almost out. So, because I use it a lot. I use it on clients, use it on myself. It's very good quality. I love it. So I'm just going to do the encapsulated nails clear, because obviously they're encapsulated. I'm going to take the matte top coat from my Dynamic Nail Supply. Y'all, this is like velvet. Like, I'm not even going to lie. And they're still matte. And they're not even on my hands anymore. So excuse my allergies, y'all. But I'm just going to take this, do a nice one layer coat on all of the nails, and then I'll cure this for a full 60 seconds. And here is all the nails matte and top coated. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of black gel. Now I know I'm gonna be out of frame for like maybe 30 or 20 seconds, guys. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I am gonna come back into the frame. I do apologize. I had to get up close and personal because I almost forgot how to draw spider webs. So, so this I'm going to just kind of draw like 3 lines on the nail. And then you kind of want them to, I don't know, look like little branches, I want to say. Oh, yeah, almost like little branches. And then you're just going to upside down U's, like making U's on these. And then when you're doing the top of the nail, almost like you're doing a little M or just a C in between these. It's very easy. I did this nail art within like 5 minutes. On myself, of course. But that is all I did to do the spider webs, and they were super, super, super cute. Now, I do recommend using a no wipe gel polish for this. I did not, which is perfectly fine. And that's perfectly fine, but this is just what I did on myself. And I could still wear these nails even without top coating them. They would still be fine. So I did go ahead and do all of them off camera. The thumb got a big pretty one. I really love that. And I'm just going to take my my Macart rhinestone glue, and I'm going to attempt something I saw, but my memory is like bad, so I didn't do it right. But so I just winged it. I just winged it. I'm just going to put this little spider up here because I think spiders and lace go together really cute. I don't know why. It's very gothic-like. And we're using our little flash cured lamp, our blinged out flash cured lamp, and to cure that spider on there. As I tapped him, as you can see, he ain't going nowhere. So I'm just going to use a little Macart rhinestone glue to kind of like make like the little shape that I want. And I worked fast as I could to do this. And on the matte nails, the black matte nails, I did put a little black rhinestone. Can y'all see that on the black rhinestones? You will be able to see it later in the final results. But that is all I did. I finished this nail off here, and then I did do some bling on the middle finger. And then that's all I did for this nail set. Yeah, so I just put like some caviar beads. So what I should, I think the nail thing was, you should have put caviar beads only and then like rhinestones at the tip, if I'm remembering correctly. Y'all, I have like the worst memory sometimes. So, but they say selective memory. I don't think it's selective. I just don't remember exactly if she used rhinestones. I think she did, but I can't remember, guys. But that is what I was going for here. As you can see, it slid all the way down the nail because I was working so slow. I tried to work as fast as I could, but picking up these, y'all, is not easy. Them caviar beads, they are not easy to pick up. That's why I think somebody was like, you can use a magnet or something like that. But I'm like, I ain't got time for all of that. Just be picked up when you're supposed to be picked up. So this is all I did to the nails. And yeah, after that, I did the middle finger bling placement. And then that was it, because they were already top coated. Put a little cuticle oil to nourish my hands. And yeah, that was the whole nail set, y'all. So I'm going to come back with the final results. And here is how the nails came out. I do apologize about being able to show you guys that bling sequence on the middle finger, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I always place my bling out first in its own placement before I put it on the nail, and then I just use my Macart rhinestone glue or whatever I'm using to just kind of press them into the wet gel, and then I cure. That's pretty much all it is. So I did add like a little rhinestone, like a black rhinestone there. You can kind of see it shining a little bit, but it is so cute. I love these. These are my spider nails. No pun intended, Spider-Man, but I really, really love the way these came out, y'all. They were so cute. Wish I could have done better on the pinky, but I still loved it. I hope you guys love it as well. I was trying to wipe, always wipe your rhinestones off with either acetone or alcohol, but this came out so gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share the video with someone that may love it. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a wonderful and amazing Halloween and a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Why you so fine?